you know, Bongi, I feel the spirit is justice. She's with us. This is Daisy. She's with us. Now she's celebrating a bonga in Sedenzi yakhe. Because without umama, ngabasikho la sikhona. So, ngithanda ukumbongela naye, sishayele izandla. Ngicele uSibari Jacob ezela phambili, just give a few words, welcoming words. Yazi uSibari unenyembezi eseduzane ngathi uzofaka ikapisi. Awasibakhali manje.
Lentombi yami ke intombi phakathi. Ikhona phambili ngeke ngizibiza ngamagama khona neyilandelayo njalo. Yathi mayivela le uDadindile basho njalo abotlebe bathi uDadindile. Mayivela umama wakhe wathi hawu nenze mistake nisho ukuthi wami lo mntwana uyawa. La bebhala khona. Ngimtshele ke mina engaziyo umama wami ngeke bala lo. Umama omzalayo uMaradebe uyithini bala lakhe. Manje ke kwenze ukuthi kube khona abamhlophe ngokuningi njengotata wakho umhlophe kakhulu bathi ikhaladi ke. Kanti kuzovela umuntu nawo. Namhlanje lowo muntu loyo umkhumbuza unini into emayengena. Unini umama wakhe usiye kulo nyaphile ngokuthoba. Sesefresh kakhulu akakhohlakala ngazo uyakhohlakala na kodwa kimina akukholwa ukuthi ngizokhohlwa. Kodwa uyongikhumbuza yena kasehle inyembezi yokusibalesha ukuthi ngiyathanda ukukhala. Usizi liyafika kwesinye isikhathi ubani nobani ophilayo emhlabeni. Kodwa ngiyabonga ke ntombi yami nawe uNkulunkulu akubeka kakhulu soseduze nobaba soza bogogo. Asibonge nabo bonke abakhona abantwana bami ngalolu thando ngibulisile kumntanami ngoba kube kungathandani ngabanikho la. And uthando silithola kakhulu masifika kwenye ivangeli ngathi i-chapter lapha eBhayibhelini baseKorinte 13 chapter abokuqala chapter 1 verse I think it's verse khona lapho uthini ithi mawungenalo uthando akuyinto kalutho. So bantu abami hlalani nothando masele nabambana nehlukanisa lutho enokwenza uNkulunkulu akuhlukanisa umuntu. Sibonga kakhulu ukuba khona kwenu bantu abami. uNkulunkulu anibusise. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You know, this lady, when I shayela ukusekelela phela eTaxini, kanti uhlele next to the driver, sebewu-2. So udriver bonke la sengathatha ama-chance. So manje ukishintsha amagere isandla siloku ehlala ethandeni. Bese sasithatha isandla sibeke esayidini. Aqhubeke udriver isandla sibeke. Akakwadi usise sithatha sibeke esayidini. Haya hamba. Udriver usamkhulu akamuhle lo mntwana. Udriver lokethi nje asibeke. Sisasibuyisele bese yehlo sisi mase phuma athi bhuti ngicela ufunde Matthew 7 verse 7 ngoba inyabo wahamba budakalazi iBhayibheli useja ukuye ekhaya straight ufunana neBhayibheli mayivula uMatthew 7 uthi cela uzawuphinda. I just wonder ukuthi ama-rapist aqhamukaphi. We are very few nebaningi cela. It's so nice. Ngathi ngaliwe ngihlala inhliziyo nami. You are so beautiful guys. Nibahle. Uyazi benijimele le function. Nibahle. Anishayeleni izandla. Ngifuna sibe nesikhathi esiningi sokuenjoya sixoxe ama-speeches angifuna abe maningi kakhulu. Ngicela sister Honora, let's give her a warm
very emotional because it's like again. I just saw my mom. And I understand her papa and answer me over. It's okay. I know where she is. Where she is now. She's singing with the angels. And Onale Rona in spirit. You know, my sister, Sbongile, she took the character of my mom in everything except for slow. She's not slow. My mom used to be slow. In terms of personality, my mom was very quiet. My mom will never shout. I don't even know her tears. I don't remember seeing that woman shedding tears. But not like her voice, she's not okay. But she was a bubbly person. You know, my friends would come, you know, some of them are here. And interestingly enough, some of the friends that are my sister's friends, they were my friends. She stole my friends. She stole some of my friends. Anyway, we're still friends even with those people, but she became more closer with them than one of them is this lady here, Naledi. I met Naledi before my sister Amuzi. Naledi, her daughter, but at the same school with my daughter, they were in primary. So we used to meet a lot at the parents meetings and what. And obviously when you see your faces every time, you click and I mean again, they're performing good at school. They are interested from Nigeria, encourage our man. Eventually now what happens, they want to visit each other. So the daughter started coming to visit my daughter and we started knowing each other that way. Interestingly enough, a few years after, she started working with, or she was actually working there. I don't want to, can I mention? Okay. They met in Absa Corporate. And then, I don't know how it happened that she happened to find out that me and Sbongile, we are siblings. And interestingly enough, they are like this. And then, not only her, there's another one also, right there in the back. Lorraine. Can you stand up, Lorraine? I'm not gonna be long, guys. Okay? I was close to her. I don't know, you were cousins, ne? You were cousins with Vali. Yeah. I met her cousin, my friendly cousin, only to find that she'll come and be visiting a cousin. And then I met, so I'm becoming cry. Can I please have some water? So Lorraine Hansa she's coming to visit them as a relative, ne? They are also staying in the same zone with us, but she's staying on the other side. And then, interestingly enough, as I'm coming to visit my friend, she's also coming there. I don't try Lorraine even skin sack. So I happened to leave attend University of Technology in Northwest. She became close now with Sbongile. And not only her, there's also others. There's another Sbongile there and Zodwa. Can you see them? They are siblings, ne? They are siblings also, ne? Sbongile is older than, and they've got a colored and umuntu, ne? You can see like a combination, ne? They are similar to us. They are also sisters. So we got used to them. Zota was more closely a friend to Naumsa. Unfortunately, my sister is still busy, sorry, downstairs. She's gonna be joining us in no time. So, yeah, so all I can say is that whoever was my friend was my sister's friend. Whoever was Bongile's friend was Nomsa's friend. So, you know what, serious. And let me tell you, the nicest part of it, to make it even more interesting, my friends would even come and visit, even if we're not there. They would come and visit. Yeah, my father can vouch for that, he's here. They would come and visit my mom and my dad just to say hi, Mama, hi, Papa. We're just coming to say hello. You know why? The love, guys.
Yes.
You know, it's not about the size of your house.
Yes.
It's about the warmth and the love. You know, everyone who would come there would feel welcomed. You would never feel worried. You are at our place, Haki, or Sbongile hayo. And you know what was interesting enough? My parents would make sure you're not going without having something. They will force you. She used to like baking my mom. It's either she must give you cakes and cold drink, because by then my father was working at Pepsi, he also worked at Coca-Cola. So I cold drink, we drank it share. We used to drink cold drink like no tomorrow. So every time when our friends came, they knew, right? There's no way I'm going to close outside. Whatever that you'll find them eating, they'll force to share it with you. And I remember one day my father saying, I know it's not about him, but I'm just saying this because of it's also linking into what is happening today. That's for the love and where it's coming from. My father, I remember one day we were still staying in Mzumhlophe. We had a house in Mzumhlophe before we moved to Dikrov. He used to sit us down and say, it's kunento eyi-1 important ngicela niyenzele yona. Ngicela niye esikoleni. Niyeke abafana bazodlala ngayo. Baze bathenjisane ngayo. Akushiyo umjalo nje ungananisi. You must be proud to build your career so that you become independent. And I'm telling you guys, that thing we listened. And then my father made sure, and my mom, that we go to school and we study. They would sacrifice. So I appreciate, Baba, what you've done for us. And I need to say this while we're still alive, because we are where we are because of you and because of God. Otherwise, if it was not because of the love of God and the love of you as our parents, we wouldn't be here where we are. So, my sister, the other thing that I wanted to say is that my father also used to teach us that it's very important that you share. And he would say it like jokingly, share. And another thing, even today, whatever that I have, whether it can be 50 cents, I can take 50 cents and share 25 cents with somebody and remain with 25 cents. Because you know why? A lot of time we glorify the things in the world, which these things we're gonna leave them. You don't leave the legacy of which when and then we also don't understand sometimes that when you're giving love and when you're stretching your hand with the little that you have, it's the more God is busy blessing you, because even the Bible says God blesses the hand that gives more than the hand that receives. So I'm happy for you, my sister. You don't even look 50. You look so young. With your complexion. You're beautiful. Flawless. Yes. So what I can say today is Sbongile, the colleagues, family, relatives. Did I miss anybody? Okay. And everyone who's here today. You didn't come here by mistake. God knew that you were going to be here. So, Raleboharo celebrated birthday highly Lona. And I also want to say I thank God for my sister's 50th one. You know, guys, we're coming from the COVID. We're coming from so many things. And today is not about when we are old, we will go. It's about when you're still here on earth. Do you want to change your life? Do you know God? What is the legacy that you want to leave? Do you share your love with other people? Are you reaching out? Do you know God? Because it's going to go rank the very same things that we're living every day. They're not because of our might, they're not because of our power, but they are coming from God. So I've learned to know every day I take it as a blessing, just to even wake up in the morning, because some didn't make it. There's people who have passed on today. as I'm talking now, maybe not all more. So, my sister, for your humility. We are outspoken, straight. But my sister, she will always be quiet. Well, sometimes it's correct. Man, hi, wake up, be well. I can't say, and she speaks like that. And I live my little like this much on me, isn't it? I can't what's even when I'm not going to I cannot do, I cannot say, each of energy. She will just, let it pass. And so, what I also want to say is that your support, the way you love my kids, even with Namsa. By the way, she's here. She's sitting where I was sitting. Oh, she swapped up. Like, what I saw, with my cousins. I'm only one I Afro. Even about cousin, why do you call it the line? So, even the guy, my cousin. Robots are controlling A1 coffee. So, Robots are when you think about other families, things that I can do, guys. But about crime, but about this time, like a family, but Malakaletana Bobby, but Baisan and two snacks, but Baloyana. But I don't know which world now are we living in. Instead of instead of living together, but you came to do so. Like more family, even from my father's side, from my mother's side, we are really blessed. We are really blessed, guys. Relatives and cousins and we're so close, guys. We're so close. It's so amazing. So I try to look back I keep on watching. Yeah, you got right. No problem. Problem how try to say it's a you must always be talking and you talk. So my sister, not to get some for Galibo, I don't know how to support it for Banaba, California, and to go on tomorrow, our ekelete, our blessing, our faith. Must bless you abundantly more than you can think of. You are already blessed. And we thank God for whatever that you've achieved up to so far, and I know God is still going to do more things. I was really motivated, or I can say you inspired me last year. You decided to further your studies, going to varsity. Hey, I said, this woman, is she aware that she's gonna be 50 in no time? Because this thing brain is still gonna be working. And interestingly enough, she passed all her courses last year. So we thank God for that. Yeah. And like I hope you're gonna enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Space. And I think it's also Kulumonos. Thank you. I'm sharing this. Thank you. You know what I loved? They used to go like this, 3 of them. And my elder brother was tall. They were almost same height, Usbari. I've never seen Usbari if I see statue of a party be Abit. Till today. Abit. Up there to Panamukoge. Usabubush. Very Abit. My sister was so beautiful. Msabu kamba na yagova tukamuti mina nisebeze ngati nyakwa. Mwengi miyama ngakona. My sister was so beautiful. Jonga beshu kuti mani bode Sbongile. Nina mpakine i-complexion Sbongile menzi yolo kusane ukufiswa. So but all in all sisomdala futhi again sasimshaleni izandla. Enye into njengoba kukhulunywa nge-discipline. I think ama-2K i-problem ukuthi awekho discipline ngoba basashaya esikoleni. Now we used to respect ngisho utishera engekho eklasini singamaripoti. And it was worse because mina from standard 1 on Sbongile I to standard 1A. As I could have standard 10A. I need to kuya ngama class. When you are too smart, when you're doing maths, science and music, uku-A. Mawenza i-woodwork, uku-H. Ukuthi imisebenzi yezandla bona labantu abagudi la ezandleni. Khona abagudi la, khona abagudi la. So but bebengaxoshi ubuqhubeka manje uhamba le ko-G, H. Now it happened ukuthi one day principal udlule eklasini lethu uyezwa kunomsindo. After 4 months utishare engekho mara bese ngama-report. The only thing we do after school siyakwazi siyocela homework. Siyakwazi tishara siyocela homework. Principal uyadlula uthi where is your teacher? So we knew ukuthi principal bethanda gospel. So we had to do samnika i-answer musically. Uhlale ngekho nome khona akenzi lutho uhlale uprincipal akayiboni message ujabulela nje iculo lika Rebecca. Ngizocela the daughter ngiyazi kahle umuntu okhuluma njengomamkhulu. Ngizocela ubongiwe aze ngaphambili. Emva kwabongiwe bese kuza uNomsa. So don't you belong? While having our status, let's cover the program. Bongiwe, a round of applause.
Greetings, I greet you all in the name of our Lord and Savior. Amen. I don't even know where to start. My mom, my best friend. As you all know, my mom had me when she was 18. And for her to carry that burden as a teenager, I can only imagine what she had gone through. You gave us the best, we went to the best schools. I grew up in the suburbs, where it's not heard of for a young woman to raise a child, one. So I'm really proud of the woman that she is. And more than anything, I'm thankful for COVID, because that's when I got to know my mom. We live together, but you don't really know the person that you live with until COVID happened. My mom is a hard worker. Sure. My mom started studying, she's applying for positions, she's now talking business. I'm just like, I don't know this woman. Where does she come from? Like, I came to Alivalo, so I'm really, really inspired by the woman that she is. And I don't want to be long because my mom is also not a person who wants her. So I just want to read a poem, Phenomenal Woman, by Maya Angelou. Pretty woman, wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I am woman, phenomenal woman. Phenomenal woman, that's you. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. They swarm around me, a hive of honeybees, I say. It's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, and the joy in my feet. I am woman, phenomenal woman. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They tried so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say it's in the arc of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I am woman, phenomenal woman. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, I ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. Because I am woman. And that's what you've been to me, Mom. A real phenomenal woman. Thank you.
It is by His grace that we are here today, and this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. And ngizocela observe the protocol. Ngibonga ubaba Masoka ozele intombi ekuthiwa uSbongile, and relebele mama in absentia, in heaven, let me put it that way. I think she would have wished to be here today to see this day. It's unfortunate that she's not here with us. Le rona ile gogo mam kim lokati sola hai magner mitsa mate sika mitsa ka sola mam. And then my sister, we grew up calling her Tombi. You know, we have to make it fun. It's not always having to be serious. How do we speak? So Nerumita Tombi. Reason Nerumita Tombi is because she was darker than the other three siblings, which is myself. I get to be the municipal, Bakoni Sukuma Bakbone. Yellow bone. So as dark a chocolate as she is, she is beautiful inside out. Umam Tombeni is because Mama Ada Ati Umam Tombeni is because when my mom was carrying her, there was Umama Umam Tombeni, a station, station. So what, hey, when I don't tell the shopping kanje, I don't use Umam Tombeni, given the complexion. So we grew up calling her Tombi. And I don't know, the whole the name ya Tombi, it went on for so many years. I can't remember I got a nickname because when I was, how old was I? 6. I went to the sea for the first time with my dad and mom, and then I lost my hair. I think it was from the fear of the waves. So apparently when I got into the waves, like into the sea, I was so scared. And then you know when you get scared, then you get that immediate response of your head, like standing up. Mine never grew back, by the way. It must have cost Ubaba a lot of money at the time. I don't even want to go there, just to get her daughter's hair back. Anyway, it's not about me, but it's just to say we all have, you know, those nicknames. And today we are celebrating Sbongile, a beautiful woman deep down inside. I always say Sbongile is a like stompi, kichobolo. Then Nomsa is in between. Then it's the extremes. You know, Sbongile is the sweetest and the softest you can get. Then Ube in between. And neither this nor that. Then Ube was stompi. So this is how our personalities are. Like as sisters, we are completely different in terms of our personalities, and we get on so well. And I'm glad that uNkulunkulu usikhulise ngothando. I've seen my sister raise her daughter single-handedly. She had her first child at the age of 18, and I must say I've seen her from that moment till today such a hard-working person. She never said because she had a child early that she's not going to continue her studies and all that. And my dad kept on encouraging her to study. And the way she's done a good job, you can see the type of a woman that Sbongile has turned out to be. And really, this is really something that we as a family are proud of. We've seen you. And she did it herself. She was not, nobody was assisting her. And I don't know when you were at the time you used to stay for Monju. What time your mom, how old you were when your mom, and no, when you used to stay, you were 10. She was 10 and she was taught to lock herself when she comes back from school. And you know what? I'm really, really proud of the daughter that you've raised and you as a sister. And personally, I have benefited so much from you. Every time I have a problem, I can always call. And you can see, Sbongile is that type of a person. Magunesi, she goes to every single Masoka's funeral if she can't make it. And it's because I'm not able to attend because of the nature of circumstances, having a child with special needs. But I know she's always there to represent us as a family. She gets on very well with everyone, and that's the beauty about having this personality that you get on with people and you bringing people together. And today we are coming together as a family to celebrate you. And it's such a great thing that we are here today, my sister, to celebrate you. And the words that I have for you, I pray more than anything that you find love. You know, I know, we achieve certain things and we tick and tick, but despite you not having a husband or whatever, you are content in your own skin. You know, you are not lacking, you are a full package. So whoever that is going to come into your life that I'm praying for should be somebody that adds even much more value, because you already are you respect yourself. You will never settle for less. Other women have settled for it. You would rather not have a guy. That's the type of a person you are. Straight, Sbongile, she's principled. She's got high standard and values about how she conducts her life. And she's a prayer warrior. She's a woman of faith. We look up to you. And more than anything that I want to thank you for Mama. Thank you for Mama. Thank you that you were there. Sorry that it's getting emotional, but I don't know how you did it, but you did it with such grace. And from that particular experience of you taking care of Uma, I kind of feel like it propelled you into a very strong person. I never knew your strength until Uma, our mom got sick. That's when I saw even much more of your strength. And I saw you, you've just lost your mother, you enroll, and I believe that your mom's spirit lives within you. You look like Mama, you resemble her. Though she's got my complexion, but you are Mama D, and you've been taking care of Ubaba more than any other person. You've been there for Ubaba, and you're filling in the space, Yaga Mama, and which now I believe for it. Yeah, I'm really, really, really proud of you, my sister, and I pray that God bless you, and we're gonna see a lot more blessings coming your way. And yeah, I don't know what to say, but I'm happy. I'm happy. And let's celebrate this day and enjoy.
Ngibiza umalume abantwana. Sikabopha. Sikabopha. Umalume abantwana. Mahleke ehlathini. Malume, umshaleni izandla malume.
Okay, ekhaya ngila Sbongile. They had me while they forgot they're still gonna have more kids. Currently I'm a miracle baby.
Yeah.
And it so happened when I was born, my sisters took the role of a mother figure to me.
Yeah.
Although I had umama bebambuka ngathi ugogo kimi. Because my mom had me when she was 40. And you can imagine, Mama when I'm 40, and then obviously when I'm growing up, by the time I'm like 10 years old, my mom is like 50. And it's probably like what, 9 years, 10 years? You see, so of which she is. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate my sister so much. When I look at my journey, Mango Wankula, the one person who was very, very committed into the education in terms of growing up, like I'm a homework, where we done your homeworks, this and that. We would go to school, there was some lady, the certain city, she would take us there, do some extramural activities, do some other homeworks. So she was very, very dedicated in pushing the academics when it came to my life at an early stage. And yes, she got a house in Mondio. I would go there, still a young boy, this developing taxi from Dickkloof to Southgate, walk all the way to Mondio just to go swim and have fun. And it was such a big milestone at the time because I remember, I think my sister was just probably like younger than me. I think you bought the house when you were 28, ne? She was only 28 years old when she bought her first property. So, to me, they were just so inspiring, and I'm so blessed to have the family that I have. I'm blessed to have the dad that I have. I'm blessed to have the mom. I'm blessed to have the sisters, because they've all encouraged me to be the type of man that I am currently. Yes, I've done some things in my past. Obviously, being a guy, I need to find a man to I need to find it. It's almost as if it's my muscle. And with that journey of making mistakes, and what I'm so glad Uti Unkulunkulu has been a part of this journey, because with all the mistakes that I've done, my sisters have always encouraged me, Sipo, it's not the end of the road. You can still fix yourself up. You can still be the type of man that you want to be. And I aspire to be like them, obviously. That's why I'm saying in terms of my life, because I look up to my sisters and they are inspiration to me. So, Sbongile, with that being said, I wish you many, many more years. Njengoba ngishilo ukuthi sifuna 50. So noma singayilahleli 50 asimile. You are strong. I can tell you what you can withstand all that. So sifuna 50, sifuna bozakhi naboliseni mabashada. You must be there as their gogo and their mom kulu and their what. And you must overlook obviously my kids, because my kids are still small, okay? So there's gonna come a time when you need to take that responsibility of being a gogo to my kids, or being a mamkulu. Mbashie nawe. Ngize nje ngoba off at your house and by enjoy na ukuthi banomamkhulu o sweet, o humble, o loving as much as you are. So I wish you all the best, my sister. I'm glad that you went back to school. Bathi imfundo ayikhathalelwa and ayikudela. Yabo? Usazoyidrayiva ya X6 oyifunayo. I'm seeing you posting it. So it's coming. It's gonna be 4-5 years. Because she's a BMW lover and yabo, but yeah, guys, thanks for all coming. Let's all have a great time and enjoy.
Joy. le family le show le nne lerato through your journey ha le hola ka nnete ya bonahala ke bone lerato ho wena ausi wa ka mokgotsi wa ka my prayer partner ene ke a leboha ka lerato le ho bontshitseng lona lerato la hao is real. It's so deep, not just to me. Whom I met through you, opportunity. I also met somebody like you. I think the crowd now in the represent away. I don't know today that eventing a you also anyway, I want to crowd how everybody is beautiful because God fell and all the I smart amote. Hurry to the spiritual things. Psalm 91, verse 16. With long life I will satisfy you and show you my salvation. You will long. Oh, 120 people there promise 120 bazalwane. Who will look at 50 plus 50 is 100. But the promise let 120. Oh, fish more unzo lemote uliso. Ukona we get that osaguli, osina matata, osamaka X6 the latest. Go fella so dilakatan long life and salvation and the salvation part. It's like that mudima kadila anza yirivila when. Bazalwane that mudima kinetira mo batla ka fella ka motse. Mara hona le encounter, more experience on an ongoing basis. Anza yirivila wena ke man. Anza o bontsha mosawa hae. Psalm 91 verse 16. Happy birthday Mokotsuaka and God bless you.
uNkulunkulu has made this day wena Sbongile ukuthi ukuhlangana kwethu. You might find out ukuthi njengoba ngisebenza la ngisebenza khona mhlambe one of your daughters or of your son akana space esikoleni but uNkulunkulu has made this day. Akithi nama admissions ezikoleni manje and ngiyashuka sengiyafonela madam this is the time ngikhuluma nami live manje live not only me khona abangasebenzi khona abanye abama managers angithi uNkulunkulu has made this day today let me ukuthi singabi khona la amongst us kuzoba nenkinga sikhona ngoba yonke into uNkulunkulu has provided us. Are you with me guys? So uNkulunkulu it was not by mistake ukuthi kuze nina la washiya laba abayinkinga waletha labantu aba-profitable la labantu asogeyina ngabo nawe sogeyina ngawo. So njengoba sonke njengoba silayo it's not by mistake. Many were called, few were chosen. You are the chosen few. That is Shageli's.
I would like to say thank you for this opportunity, and I would like to acknowledge all protocol and Wala, the family, and all the friends. Thank you for coming, and I also would like to thank God for this opportunity. And most of all, I thank God for your life. We met exactly 2010 at Regiments. And what actually brought us close, if you remember carefully, was your birthday. And I remember how simple it was, but you are such a beautiful soul. You have embodied so many characteristics that I've always said I would like to be you. You've always been calm. You handle everything with stride. It's not a pretentious calm, but it's so sincere and genuine, you know. You have a heart of gold. There's no words that I can express that I can really paint a picture for everybody to know how beautiful of a soul you are. I went through a difficult time at Regiments, and my family knows you for this. Oh, Claudia, we laptop. I remember when you lent me the laptop, you said, use it for as long as you need to. And I, you know, in my heart I was like, you trust me with this, and what if I just disappear in the face of the earth and not return it? And you said something which has always stuck with me. You were like, it's okay, Mganwam, it's fine. And since then, when I always talk to people about Claudia, I always say, you know, a generosity of spirit. Her heart, she's so genuine. She's such a loving person. And the way she loves, it's something that I always say in my heart, oh wow. And I don't always share, you know, my gratitude towards you as a friend. But the journey in the last 11 and a half, 12 years, we've shared our heartaches, and your inspiration towards how you handle work challenges, because you and I were about work. It's amazing how calm you always are, and how she loves you, Bonnie. You are the light of her life, you know. you really are. Before I even met you, I already knew of you so well that when I met you, I mean, the picture, you know, it was just filling in the gaps. So, Mina, for me as a friend, you've not been just a friend, you've been God sent.